Hello and welcome. This is going to be my channel regarding my financial future. And I'm going to talk about a little bit where I came from, where I'm at now, and where I want to go. And these are going to be kind of like major topics I'm going to talk about throughout my channel, and I'll be bringing on these up in more detail in the future. First, I started with education. And I really didn't know what I wanted to do. But I went to college right after high school, took a lot of classes, tried a lot of things. Eventually found out I liked biology, and I then got my licensed practical nurse accomplished, did that, passed the test, worked as an LPN, still work as an LPN, went back to school, got my RN, and just had a hard time that year. Couldn't quite do well in school. Still passed, but just had such a hard time with the NCLEX I had to take afterwards. I just didn't pass, and then I took a big break, a long break, like 5 years, and kind of still taking a break. And I am now wanting to get my RN because I realized I would have made a lot more money over this whole time. And I'm pretty much there. I want to start studying again. So I have some things in plan, some decisions to make. But I plan to put a little bit of effort into studying. So that's where I'm at. I get paid enough, not great, not horrible, but enough to survive well. And I am I'm pretty much doing well for myself, I guess. Well enough. And so not great, nothing like I really want to be, like I really want to make enough to be able to go travel, save, and buy toys plus live. But you can't do that on not much an hour. Even if you making more than, like double a minimum wage, it's not enough to do all the things I want to do, at least. So education's somewhat done. I'm working on the last little leg. Number 2, I want to have my savings where I have 6 months of savings to pay for something that to have in case something happens. Like I lose my job, I have enough to pay for everything, that all my debt and electricity, living expenses, gas, paying for my bills for everything, So I have that. I've hit that benchmark. And I want a bug out bag just because it'd be fun to have a bug out bag. Just have something that I'm like, if something ever happens that's just crazy and the world goes crazy, like zombie apocalypse, meteor falls, nuclear war, world war, and somehow we lose or something happens, I have a bag that has everything I could possibly need to survive. And that is going to probably be an episode I do in the future. Okay, so that is savings, essentially. Kind of put those two into savings. My other one that I've been working on and have started when COVID hit was the stock market. And I'm very happy with my choice of starting that. That turned out well for me. I didn't have much to put in, which it was at the time when I got done putting money into savings and getting myself situated where I could put money away. And at the time I started a new job, I've only been there for a year, and so it took me until COVID happened when I really could start saving. Plus, you couldn't do anything, right? So I put money in the stock market, went well, and I am still putting money in the stock market. And I'll be talking all about the stock market. I have a lot to learn, and I have a lot to want to share with everyone. I am not a financial advisor. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm learning along the way. Other part of the stocks and would be cryptocurrencies. I'm started putting some money in the cryptocurrencies, and man, that paid off more than some. And I didn't put much in because I didn't believe in them. And I'm like, maybe I should have believed way back in the day. But at least I'm kind of now catching that cryptos are kind of where it's at right now. And so it might be a bad thing to follow the masses, but I'm kind of going to follow them. I'm going to put some money into Doge. I think it's the one to put money into right now. And there is a huge increase today. And I kind of followed and put some money in when it hit up high. So whether it comes back down for a long time and I have to ride it out, it might be a bad choice. I put in money right now, but I decided that I better to do it now than to wait and then to keep missing my opportune moments. So I put some money in, not a lot, but just a decent chunk. It'll hurt if you lose a little bit. And so that's where I'm at with my investing. And eventually where I want to go is to have my own business, be an entrepreneur. I don't know what of, but I'd like to be independent and financially independent, based off of my ability and not someone else's, and not do work and get paid a small amount compared to what you can make by having your own business. I want to be independent. I want to dictate my own times and how much I work and how long my vacations are and when I can take a vacation. And that is eventually where I want to be. So I hope you're along for the ride, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.